back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Under the Influence Podcast.
This is episode 103.
103.
103.
Yes. As always, I'm Big Cass.
Now that guy PM.
We are here for another session for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Pleasures. Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm all right. I'm here. I'm present. How about yourself?
About the same. Here, present. A little tired from the long weekend.
Understood. Hell yeah.
Little too much partying and way too much pork. Way too much pork. I was at the gym today with the goddamn meat sweats, nigga.
Boy, that's what it is too.
Yeah.
Shit, I just walking around and getting the sweats.
Yeah, I was at the gym with the meat sweats. That shit, I knew it was real. I got in the shower, the sweat was burning my eyes. I said, "This is all sodium."
Leaving the body.
Let me drink a gallon of water and try and get some. Oh man,
Test it out.
I don't have any RIPs, luckily.
Nah, I don't got none.
All right, cool. Well, the Orcas are going crazy. That's how it started off.
The whales?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
You seen that?
The motherfuckers is terrorizing.
They're teaching their young how to sink ships.
Yeah.
Y'all done pissed some orcas off.
They,
Because
whatever
orcas
frequency.
the orcas don't normally be bothering folks.
It's whatever frequency they putting off with them sonars.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, turn that shit off.
Y'all done pissed the orcas off. Said the orcas have sunk 3 boats in Europe and appear to be teaching others to do the same. Scientists think a traumatized orca initiated assault on the boats after a critical moment of agony.
Hey, see?
And that the behavior is spreading among the population.
See? Yeah, yeah. It's like it's time to attack back.
Yeah. Killer whales are currently teaching their young to sink ships.
It's for Shamu, bitch.
And if anybody don't know nothing about orcas, because little fun facts and shit, if y'all don't be knowing stuff, killer whales aren't whales.
No, they're not.
They're gigantic dolphins.
Big ass dolphins.
And they're smart as fuck.
Big ass dolphins.
They smart as fuck, and when they decide to be on bullshit,
they on bullshit.
They get on bullshit, nigga.
They was racing after that boat.
Yeah.
That shit was scary.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
There's too much water around, not enough land in your little bitty ass boat.
And they on their way to come take you out the game.
Shit.
Cause a traumatic event.
Yeah.
Done pissed off a goddamn angry ass giant dolphin. Nigga, you don't want to piss off regular dolphins, let alone a giant dolphin.
Hell nah, they'll drag your ass down.
They'll drag you down. You ever seen them motherfuckers decide to kill a shark?
Yeah. They come full speed.
And hit him in the gills.
Roll him over. they falcon punch him.
Yeah. And the orcas is even crazy. When they kill sharks, they
Boy. I haven't seen none of those.
Okay. They flip them somehow.
Yeah.
And go in with surgeon accuracy and take out the heart and like the liver and sometimes the genitals, and and they'll just leave the rest of the shark there. Yeah, look into it, nigga.
Okay.
They are insane.
Damn.
They are insane, bro.
That's fucked up.
They cause such a motherfucker, bro. I don't might be going down rabbit holes. They cause such a when they get on bullshit.
Yeah.
And sharks figure out that they're in particular areas on bullshit, the sharks will vacate those areas for like 7-8 months at a time until them niggas decide to get off on some other shit.
That's the way of the land.
Yeah, when the orcas decide that they on bullshit, everybody go, my bad.
The orcas in the house.
Yeah, because they're considered an apex predator. There's nothing that can do nothing to them if they don't want it to be done. Like,
that's fucked up. But that's cool though.
They too big, they're too smart.
bounce your ass out that water.
They be fucking them seals up, nigga. They be
Yeah.
playing hacky sack with them niggas.
Well, I said they bounce them out the water for sport. It ain't even nothing for attack. This
Yeah, just for
for
sport.
sport.
Yeah, so somebody,
Orca in the house.
yeah, somebody that got on the Orcas wrong side, nigga, and they decided, nigga, this ocean ain't big enough for all of us.
Shit's crazy.
And
bro.
I don't be feeling bad for niggas either, because you know my theory,
No.
you playing in them folks' front room, man.
Yeah, that's
go-
that's their area.
Yeah, you go in the woods, man, I don't feel bad for you if you get ate by a bear.
Nope. And don't try to climb a tree.
Yeah,
Because
on
they can
your
climb
ass.
like a motherfucker.
You go on a safari and the lion get your ass, that's your fault.
Yeah. Like, why they got seats in front of the Jeep? You seen that shit?
It's insane.
There's no cage around the shit or nothing.
Bro, you couldn't pay me to get out there and fuck with that.
I'm behind the driver.
Bro, I need to, if I ever go on the safari, I need to be in that, the car that the Pope be in.
Yo, with the glass.
With the big glass. I need to be in that motherfucker, bro. Not just gonna be out here willy motherfucking nilly, nigga, like everything's good. Everything ain't good, my nigga.
Oh, that's crazy.
Everything ain't good.
Nah, everything ain't good. Like frozen meats.
What's done happened now?
Says an Arby's employee was found dead inside the freezer.
God damn. They really do got the meats.
Mm-hmm. She beat her hands bloody trying to escape.
Got locked in that freezer, huh?
Yeah.
And froze. That's a terrible death.
So this is from a Texas family. So a Texas family has filed a lawsuit against Arby's and the store's franchise owner following the recent death of a woman who was locked inside of a Louisiana Arby's. The 4 children are seeking at least $1 million in damages and claiming Arby's and the Turbo restaurants are guilty of negligence and gross negligence in not fixing the freezer door for over 9 months.
Yeah, they about to win.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Her
'cause
name
that's a
is
defective. If she died because of some, not just because of like some way she fucked up, but because a defective shit in their store,
the door,
the lock,
the door
yeah.
handle. Yeah.
then yeah, that's all on them.
Hell yeah. It says the woman, I'm not even Wignette, because I believe they're Hispanic. I don't know, but Wignette Lee, she was 63 and she was found dead by her son inside the freezer around 10 a.m. on May 11th at the Arby's in New Iberia, Louisiana.
Damn.
Says according to the lawsuit, Lee's 4 children in the Harris District County Court alleges that a latch on the freezer door had been broken since August 22.
Yep. They about to pay up.
And the store franchise owner and regional manager knew about it and didn't fix it.
Yep. And they better go ahead and try and come to
A settlement?
a settlement, but I mean like a generous settlement.
Yeah, they better.
Because
They're only asking for $1 million.
Oh no, I need way more than that.
I know.
I need way more than that.
Hell yeah.
I'd ask for 50 and we can meet somewhere in the middle or somewhere down.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because
I'm shooting for the stars. I need $75 million, and then we can settle it like 5 or 6 or something.
it says that the employee said they had to use a screwdriver to open the door, open and close the freezer door, and often use an oil box to prop the door open so that nobody's shut in.
And she got shut in.
Yeah.
That poor, well, rest in peace to her.
Yeah, rest in peace to her. I don't know why she was there by herself in the morning, but hey, it happened.
She was was she the manager?
They didn't say that.
She might have been there doing inventory and all that, because Arby's don't open up super early because they don't have breakfast.
You're right. You got it.
Yeah.
She was given a temporary assignment as the general manager.
Yeah. So she was doing inventory and shit before they opened up. Yeah, so she was there solo.
Now, she was dropped off at Arby's for some opening duties before the rest of the employees arrived at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
To finish opening the restaurant, at some point, she became trapped inside the walk-in freezer. They say the same thing. Oh, no, it said it was kept at negative 10 degrees or lower.
Deep
per
freezer.
company policy.
So she didn't last long in there.
She died of hypothermia.
Yeah, she ain't last long in there at all. And then with the exerting all that energy trying to bang on the door, that excelled the.
They excelled it.
Excelled the freezing death process.
Hell yeah. The Hopefully she didn't just come from a shower or something where it poured. You know what I mean?
Man,
That's horrible though.
rest in peace to her. They
Yeah,
need to
rest
get
in
them people
peace.
way more than $1 million. They need to be coughing up $1 million for each kid,
Hell yeah.
and then some more on top of that.
Nah, you right about that.
Yeah, I'm asking for it all. God damn it.
Shit, I'm asking for your whole company.
Since we
Fucked up.
kind of talking about food, man, a little disturbing fact. Doesn't surprise me at all, but it's just no one just reading it is like, ugh. The average person unknowingly eats 400 to 40 to 660 bugs in a year,
Yeah.
according to United States Health Department. In fact, the United States
They're nutritious.
Department of Agriculture, USDA, we eat up to 1.5 pounds of insects annually through fruits and vegetables, canned, frozen, and processed foods, as well as grains and spices.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's only what? So much they can consider bug free.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah, it's a like a certain level of bug free is passing.
Yep.
But like I be watching like fucking TikTok, you find out everything you've done in your life is wrong. And I be watching the people they got this like method that they do to like clean strawberries.
Okay.
And when they do this shit to clean the strawberries, like the bugs that be in the strawberries crawl out to get away from the shit. And you're like, look at all that, and you ate your strawberries.
Hey, they good.
And shit, I'm eating them.
They good for you.
Yep.
I don't know they there. Shit. If eating them, the Asians eat a lot of bugs.
Man, I be looking at that shit, bro. Like,
Big ass bugs.
I know, yeah, they gross. I be looking at that shit like, remember when you was a kid, like God made dirt and dirt don't hurt and shit like that?
Yeah.
Remember how strong our immune systems was?
Very strong.
Because we was just exposed to
A lot of shit.
drinking out the fucking water hose and doing all types of foul shit, never washing your hands.
Never washing
and
your hands.
eating it, like, just,
I was thinking about that when you go to the park. We used to have the dookie tube. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? The dookie tube. You know what I mean? Everybody know about the dookie tube. Everybody pissed or shitted in the dookie
in a
tube.
little tube, because there wasn't no bathrooms.
There was no bath. No. And everybody took a leap of faith to
Yeah.
climb inside that motherfucking ladder to go to the top.
Yep.
They don't make gymnasiums and shit like that no more. Do they
Yeah.
even have any of them?
What?
Them big ass gymnasiums, like where it had the tube in the middle, and then it had the swirly slide,
They
and
got
it had the
some.
hump slide.
Lawrence Park has a version of it.
Okay.
With the monkey bars and the shit and the it's a few. There's a few around.
But the dookie tube is non-existent
No,
anymore.
not existing anymore.
They don't know about that.
No.
So we came up with that shit. We had wild, we was just talking about outside, wild fruits and berries and shit growing around.
Like it's eating mulberries and eating
Yeah, crab apples.
crab apples and shit.
Sometimes it was apples,
Yeah.
green apples.
Yeah, just the shit that we was into, we used to, there's a creek down here by my nigga be all in that
Yeah.
creek, fucking
Crawdad.
with shit and catching shit and doing.
Yeah.
Nigga, our immune systems was through the roof because we was disgusting.
Hell yeah.
And
Lightning bugs.
and unfortunately, being too clean and not exposing yourself to certain shit will have your immune system not ready to deal with that shit.
Yeah. That's like, you remember when George Carlin had a show on Fox?
Yeah.
He did one day talking about, what were we just talking about, being clean and shit.
Yeah.
So he finally cleaned his apartment, and he created a new virus by
Yeah.
cleaning his apartment. But he was used to it, but everybody else was getting sick.
Yeah. Spores got to open it up and floating around and shit. That's how it be though, man, because of course I'm not saying just be trifling, but,
Nah, but
when we spent, we spent
all day outside,
I'm thinking about 16 hours
pretty much
a day
till
just
it got dark.
outside.
Yeah, you take a little breaks here and there, but yeah, you're pretty much outside the whole fucking day.
And you wouldn't even your breaks wouldn't even be for real breaks.
Nah.
Especially if you wasn't by your house.
Nope, you pull up under a tree.
Pull up under a tree, y'all hustle up a little couple cents to go in the store and get old 25-cent honey bun and go drink some water out the hose, nigga. That was
your day.
your fuel for the day, nigga.
Hell yeah. Shit. Survive off candy and chips.
Yeah.
Unless you was bold enough to walk to Long John Silver's and get some crumbs.
Well, shit, you know, back over here when I was that age, that Burger King was open,
Yeah.
and you could get, and they would run them Whoppers for $1 special all the time. No cheese.
Yeah, no cheese. I don't know.
Just the
Cheese
Whopper,
extra.
nigga. Man, give me. I'd have $2 when that motherfucker get 2 Whoppers and a cup of water.
Oh yeah, a cup of water.
You get a cup of
A
water.
complimentary cup of water.
Yeah, nigga.
I remember that Taco Bell there. They tried to flex. Gave a nigga a clear cup.
Yeah.
I went
Try
and
to
got
get
some
Sprite. What's wrong with you? Burger King it did that shit too. Nigga, I'll get Sprite.
I remember when they did that too. I was like, "Oh, this y'all water cup?"
Yeah.
Bet. I drink Sprite anyway, so fuck y'all.
That was back in the day, nigga. I be in this motherfucker hitting Mom Duke's little change and shit.
Y'all, yeah.
Give me $2-3 in quarters, nigga. $3 in quarters, bro. I was good all day.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna swing by that Burger King. I'm gonna give me a Whopper when the day is late and over. At some point in time in the day, I'm gonna hit the gas station. I'm gonna get 225 bags of chips, a honey bun, and one of them little
Juicy
the
juice.
juice, the little
The
small
bu-
juice.
The barrel juice. Yeah.
Nigga, $3, I'm good to go, nigga.
Or shit, yeah. Well, I don't know if y'all had a 7-Eleven. And over there off of Guilford and shit, you go to the 7-Eleven and shit. And you get them Dairy Farms little.
Yeah, I ain't have a 7-Eleven here, but over here, but by the jewelry store.
Yeah.
On College, there was one down the street, so walk
Yeah.
down there all the time and get it. But we had those at the marathon. See, back then when I was a kid, it was a Sunoco. It wasn't a marathon.
Yeah, I remember the Sunoco.
And my
Had
aunt
the
Linda
best
worked there.
fucking wingdings.
And my aunt Linda worked there, nigga. So I would be getting
yeah.
shit that.
Nobody was getting.
And then we had this one right here was a Village Pantry.
Yeah.
And I think I told the story on here before. The lady Martha. Martha was a older lady that worked there primarily because it wasn't 24 hours.
Right.
So-
Nah, not back in the day now.
So she primarily worked like majority of the shifts there. Martha was there probably 4 or 5 days out the week.
Yeah, yeah.
But Martha was an older white woman with a short leg, and me and Doe used to go in that motherfucker, and she would let us steal if we helped her do the stuff she was supposed to do around, like stock up the cigarettes, mop the floor, shit like that.
But shit, y'all wasn't stealing.
No.
Y'all worked it off.
Nope. We would
She just gave y'all the illusion of stealing.
Well, what happened was, shout out to Martha, because what happened was she caught us stealing.
Oh.
She caught us stealing and was like, "Hey, I got a deal for y'all." I'm like, "What's up?" She's like, "Take what you got out your pocket. Take that out your pockets." Like, but ain't nothing in our pockets. She's like, "Take it out your pockets." She said, "This is what I do." She said, "I need to do this. I need this done. I need the ice filled up. I need the floor mopped. I need blah, blah, blah done." She said, "If y'all do that, I will give both of y'all the plastic bag, like the Village Pantry bag, and y'all can put whatever the fuck y'all want in y'all bags. Both of y'all get a bag and do whatever you feel like doing with it."
Mm.
So we did it the first time, and she was like, "And we can keep doing this." Martha was
That's
old.
dope.
Martha was old, bro.
Hey, but she spared y'all too.
Yeah, spared us like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Martha was that nigga.
She didn't want to see y'all go down like
I
that.
used to stop in there in the morning, nigga. She give me like 1 or 2 donuts in the morning on the way to school.
That's what's up.
Martha was cool, no bitch. Martha probably the reason that motherfucker got shut down.
Probably.
Well, not just Martha, it was us.
Nah.
But I mean, Martha let because we was busting that motherfucker down. You hear me? Nigga, we started going to that bitch with a game plan. We been that motherfucker like, "All right, though, you get the juice and the chips and this. I'm gonna get 2 frozen pizzas and a bunch of other shit. Fill this bag up."
I tell you which Village Pantry I missed though. The one that was on Franklin and 38th had the breadsticks and shit.
Yeah, the what is it now?
I don't know.
But it used to be a
Some
VP.
Phillips or some shit.
No. The one on you talking about the? It's still something pantry. They didn't
It's
change
not
it.
Express Pantry or something like that. Yeah,
It's not Village
no,
Pantry.
No, they're not on Village Pantry no more.
Nah, they gone.
They all gone.
They all gone. Poor fucking Village Pantry. VP. Niggas ain't- that one right here didn't even sell gas. Nigga, it was just a pure
standalone
corner store.
That's how the one in Beach Grove was.
Yeah, and that gas station across the street wasn't there. That was just an empty field that we used to meet and fight at. And then that gas
Talking
station.
Oh, you talking about the one next to the apartment? Yeah, that was empty.
It was an empty field. We used to meet there and have like big neighborhood brawls. And then the one across the street that's still open, and I don't know how. That McClure's or whatever it
Been there
is.
forever.
It's been there my whole life.
Was it a 76 at first?
Nope.
No, the 76 was on Post.
Yep, it's always been a McClure's.
Damn.
I've just been there, yeah. I got caught behind that shit, just smoking cigarettes with my friends when I was in elementary school.
Nah, 'cause I lived over, it was Tiffany Park, so I don't know what they call it now. Behind, this where the old CVS furniture store, whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used to live over there, and then I had cousins and shit lived over in Amberwood.
Okay. Good old woods.
Well,
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
All right.
We're taking a break, y'all. We back. Got some dummies. Some dummies of the week.
Go ahead, because I got one right behind
Do
you.
you?
Yeah.
Let's have a little dum section. 4 Philadelphia men arrested for bragging about the 2021 murders that they committed in multiple YouTube videos for clout. The FBI also found text messages of one of them sending to the group chat, "We put the H in the word homicide."
They wanted to go to jail.
Yeah.
They wanted to go to jail. Boy, they say the serial killers telling themselves.
They call themselves the Brunson Gang.
They about to be the Butts
Henry
gang.
Soto, Sutton, and some nigga named Brandon. But they made YouTube videos, bro.
Yeah.
Like bragging about the details of the murders, bro.
How stupid could you be? How arrogant could you
This
be?
doing shit for clout shit, bro. I don't even think these motherfuckers fully even comprehend how like investigations and shit work, bro.
But they gonna find out.
Oh no, they just found out.
And they fucking around and find out.
Yeah. Well, see, the more you fuck around,
The more you
the
find
more you
out.
find. Yeah. So this little dumb section.
They kept on doing it.
Yeah.
But this one's called Gunpoint. This is based out of here.
Uh-oh.
You probably heard about this. 2 arrested after gun pointed at McDonald's employee on Indy's near North Side.
I ain't hear about that. Okay, I'm listening.
Before I even get into it, which McDonald's is this?
Indy's where?
Near North Side.
No clue.
Oh, you know.
North Side?
Illinois. 38th Street. Near North Side.
30th in Illinois. The
Yeah.
BP.
Yep.
That was my favorite spot back in the day, so hang out with the bums.
It says IMP arrested 2 men after a gun was allegedly pulled on a McDonald's employee on Indianapolis' North Side.
Is that considered the North Side?
Mm-hmm, the
I
old
guess
North
so.
Side. Shortly after 7 p.m. on May 27th, officers responded to the McDonald's at 37 West 38th Street, near North Illinois Street, and reports that Adrian Marquise Caldwell and Jesus Angel Cortez Leon
They was out here on some bullshit.
appointed a loaded gun at an employee in the drive-thru. Caldwell was suspected to have pointed the gun and was arrested on preliminary charges of pointing a loaded firearm, intimidation with a deadly weapon, resisting law enforcement, and possession of cocaine. And
I was waiting on the drugs, baby.
Cortez Leon was arrested on a preliminary charge of resisting law enforcement. They confiscated 2 .40 caliber Glocks from the men after their arrest. And they never said why they pointed the gun at the man, but
Then a good nigga put onions on the sandwich.
probably. I just think that's the most dumbest shit you can do. But like you said, he was on
Yeah, I was waiting on the drugs.
He's on them drugs.
Just waiting on them motherfucking drugs. Since we talking about drugs.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna get this nigga a fecal, but I can't because it wasn't because who he did it to. Ohio man arrested after allegedly blowing fentanyl in a police officer's face.
Did he kill him?
No.
All right. I bet he had a good-ass trip.
According to reports, Martin Golden, 46, allegedly blew white powder into a police officer's face as he was being arrested. Documents say Gooden said the powder was fentanyl and said he blew the white substance in order to get rid of it. He was charged with felonious assault, possession of drugs, and tampering with evidence.
God damn.
This nigga look like he blow fentanyl in a nigga face.
That's fucked up. He do look like that.
Yeah, he look like he blow fentanyl in a nigga face, man.
Hey, man, real quick. Like that Michael Jackson video, Smooth Criminal.
Yeah. You've been hit by.
Only video that showed him carrying a gun and shooting somebody.
Yeah.
He had to show he was from Gary.
Yeah. He had to show you from the turf, nigga.
Hell yeah. Oh shit! Like, they got a documentary on Michael Jackson showing that he was a Crip.
Yeah, I know. I remember, cause I've kind of heard that,
Right.
and Freddie Gibbs was talking about it one day. You know, he's from Gary.
Yeah.
He was like, "Nigga, Michael's a Crip, nigga." My daddy know Mike. Nigga, they used to go against each other in talent shows. Nigga.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah. Was that on Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
That same one where he spilled out that shit about shooting the crackhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I seen it. But I got Crash Karma, man.
Okay.
I think we talked about this dude, but I'm not sure. Everything feels like deja vu today. Fertility doctor accused of using own sperm dies in Orleans County crash of hand-built plane.
Okay.
I was gonna make him a fecal, but Crash Karma. It hit instantly.
Yeah. Instant karma.
A New York fertility doctor was accused of using his own sperm to impregnate several patients. He has died over the weekend when the hand-built airplane he was in fell apart mid-flight and crashed.
Hand-built airplane?
Hand-built.
Well, he deserves it then. The fuck is you building your own airplane for?
Check this out. Dr. Morris Wortman, 72, of Rochester, was a passenger in the experimental aircraft that went down Sunday in a pasture. Damn. He went out in the pasture in Orleans County. The pilot, Earl Luce Jr. Rockport, was also killed, according to the county sheriff. The crash of the aircraft, identified by the National Transportation Safety Board as Whitman W-5 Buttercup airplane, remained under investigation Tuesday. Preliminary findings indicate that the wings of the aircraft became detached from the
this nigga did not build that well, did he?
And fell to the ground in an orchid. This
nigga did not build that motherfucker well.
No.
He hand built some bullshit.
The fuses continued west for another 1,000 to 1,500 yards before crashing. That's fucked up. So he's a well-known OBGYN in the western New York. He was often the target of an anti-abortion protester, and he was sued in 2021 by the daughter of one of his patients who became pregnant in the 1980s. The lawsuit said the doctor secretly used his own sperm while telling the patient the donor had been a local medical student. It said the doctor kept the secret even after the daughter, his biological offspring, became his
what?
Gynecology patient. His own daughter.
This nigga was checking his daughter's ooh-ah.
Nasty.
Yeah, he's a nasty nigga.
That's why I'm stopping now. Fuck that, I don't even read the rest.
Yeah, he's a nasty nigga. He deserves everything he got. I'm glad his goddamn wings flew off that plane.
Hell yeah,
Nasty motherfucker.
Look at him, he look like it too. Look.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like
we did talk about him, but not when he died.
Okay.
We talked about what he did.
What he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I remember the picture.
He looked like Dobby.
Yeah, he got what was coming to him.
I'm free, master.
We gotta talk about Scottie Pippen and his next level hatred for Michael Jordan, man.
Uh-oh.
That nigga is.
I bet he gotta hate his son too.
You didn't hear what he was saying about Mike the other day?
No.
Right, I'll play it real quick.
I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He's a great player, great talent.
Damn. Did he go into detail after that?
He did.
Just give us a little bit.
Just
a little bit. I got to hear some more of that. Oh my goodness.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game? I'll leave that out for debating because I don't believe that there's a great player because our game is a team game and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
Damn. He's shitting all over it, man.
Now, Scotty going crazy, right?
He's shitting all over it.
Scotty going crazy because there's nowhere in the world Michael was a horrible player. That's not the That's not the truth. Now, Michael.
He said he's out there stinking it up.
Yeah, when Michael came to the Bulls, the Bulls was fucked up. Like half the team was on cocaine. Niggas was drunk. Yeah, they was. Like they was. It's a known fact. Like they was, and I get what he's saying, but he putting some extra funk on it.
Yeah, that's what I said. He said Michael Jordan was stinking it up.
That's what, he put some extra funk on it because how he feel about the nigga. But like I've always said, we with Mike being the best of all time, like we just kind of fell into the moment.
Yeah.
It was when the NBA was bigger than it ever been. More motherfuckers seen it. They changed rules for Mike so he wouldn't get fouled like the rest of the niggas. They moved the 3-point line up for Mike so he wouldn't. It was a.
What, it was further back?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
It was a. Of course, Mike was great.
Yeah.
But it was a. It was the even the marketing. I want to be like Mike. The thing.
Yeah.
It was a effort the NBA put forward to become bigger, and they saw Mike and realized he could be the face of this, and we can get
Everybody behind him.
everybody behind him.
Yeah.
So that's when they changed a lot of the.
Damn, you're right. He was on a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Commercials, video games.
That's when they changed. They changed a lot of the rules as far as the fouling was concerned because they needed to get the bad boys. They needed to get that mentality out of the NBA because they couldn't get the big TV contracts with niggas punching each other in the face on the court. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at the '90s basketball, there was still some stemming from it. But if you look at '80s basketball, nigga, they was beating each other up on the. Niggas was punching niggas, nigga, like often.
It was basketball, hockey.
Yeah, but it was and like not to take anything away from Michael Jordan's greatness, but it was.
It was a rougher time.
It was a rough, but the marketing, bro. We were fed Michael Jordan.
Hell yeah, everything he did.
Yeah.
Everything he did.
All the way to the Nothing But Net commercials with him and Larry Bird and
shit. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
And that was McDonald's too, wasn't it? Yeah,
bro. And I Want to Be Like Mike is most recognizable fucking song outside of the AB fucking C's, bro.
Yeah,
you can go anywhere and go, I want, and the motherfucker gonna go be like Mike, and that commercial ain't aired in 30 years.
I haven't thought about that in 30 years. I forgot all about it actually, and you was absolutely right. I'll be singing this shit.
Yeah, the marketing behind it's like what we watching now, when everyone's getting trying to figure out why they getting so rough on John Morant about the gun when the guns aren't illegal. Why can't he wield the gun?
He's defacing the NBA.
Well, that and nigga, they have. You talking about long as I've been alive, almost. So you talking about a 30-year plan that they have been implementing to gradually clean up the look of the NBA, all the way down to when they changed the dress code, made niggas wear suits, and changed the fouls, and did this and third, and because niggas like Barkley and them was beating motherfuckers up at the bar, and bro, they changed all that shit because And that's why when they talk about how much money these niggas is making, well, when you clean up the image and now they can get into more rooms, the NBA makes more money, and now we can pay more money.
Yeah.
And
they
nigga,
paying good already. Bro.
yeah, we not about to let your little dumb gun-toting ass fuck this up. We working on international NBA shit now. They be having games over in different countries and shit, bro. We really working on some
like NFL.
Yeah. This motherfucker been around 75 years. I know it seems like the NBA's been around longer than that. It hasn't. It's been like 76 years.
Something like that, yeah.
They just had the 75th anniversary, the 75th celebration, like a year ago.
Okay.
Like after the bubble shit, they did the 75th anniversary. But yeah, you can't fuck with that.
Nah, you can't, man. These motherfuckers be on some other shit, dog.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I get what Scotty's saying, because like I always thought, like everybody always Mike was this, Mike that. They be discrediting the niggas whole team, like that team wasn't
the shit.
The shit, bro.
That whole team was the shit.
Yeah. Tony Kukoc was the first the nigga we watching now, the Joker. He was a bad motherfucker from overseas. Like he was the nigga overseas, and he came over here to play.
Who else was on? Steve Kerr.
Bro, Dennis Rodman is a Hall of Famer, bro. He's the baddest motherfucker. He won for the last three.
Shit, he was part of the Detroit Bad Boys.
And he was part of the San Antonio Joint. My Dennis Rodman got 6-7 rings.
He got motherfucking rings,
yeah.
And he married himself.
He did. He married
But he had a rough upbringing, so I kind of understand his mental health.
Yeah, and he was cracking Carmen Electra and Madonna. And he was cracking Madonna when she was like a good thing to crack.
Ain't that the one he broke his dick on?
Madonna twice.
Yeah.
But he was gunning Carmen Electra. And for that, he's a hero in my book. He's a goddamn hero.
Man, Madonna too.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, but Scottie Pippen wilding out, bro. Yeah. Scottie got to stop, man. Like,
he getting old. He ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah.
He's sitting at home like, what else can I fucking
talking
do
shit
to stay relevant? His boy fucking my wife, my ex-wife. I used to fuck her every day for however many years.
Scottie talking shit, bro. I said, this nigga Scottie done lost his mind.
He mad because he wasn't in the light. You know. He was in the shadows, but he wasn't in the light.
But even with that, I don't like how, like when everybody talk about Mike, how they like don't really give Scottie his due.
No, they don't give nobody they do.
Nigga, if LeBron James had a Scottie Pippen, he'd have 6 rings too.
Hell yeah, shit. So they was motherfucking solid.
Scottie Pippen was a bad motherfucker, bro.
Hell yeah.
Little retarded ass boy. He's a bad motherfucker, man. He was a defensive master. Scottie Pippen was a bad motherfucker, man.
He was. I can't take that away from him.
But now he's hating. He just.
Come out with some more shoes, Scotty. You'll be all right.
I know him and Jordan got their goddamn issues, nigga, but that nigga is hating.
Hey, he getting old. He ain't got shit to do.
Every time the niggas get old, I can't wait till I get so old I can just say crazy shit.
You know what he said? Orcas in the house.
That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Yeah, Scotty, get your shit together.
Get your shit together, man.
Some shit we just ain't going for, but you're not going to call Michael Jordan a horrible player. That nigga just won the championship in North Carolina in college.
Who was pissed off at Scotty? Was it Chameleon there? Or was he pissed off at Jordan?
Pissed off at Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan would take no picture with him.
Because somebody was saying
that. You rapper niggas.
Niggas.
Nigga Mike ain't playing with y'all.
He don't want no parts. Said he did something with Michael Jackson and that's it.
You gotta think, man. Like,
I
a
get
lot
it.
of them older niggas, bro. Michael Jordan and this motherfucking sick man. He was a grown man when hip hop started coming around. That nigga was. You gotta think he came into the league the year I was born. Hip hop had only been around 4 or 5 years by that time.
Yeah.
So he spent most of his life like growing up on the Dramatics and the OJs and all that. Nigga, he ain't listen to that shit either.
Yeah, nah. He wants the stylistics.
He probably ain't spent much of his time listening to that shit.
Nope. It probably didn't appeal to him. Like, some of the shit today don't appeal to us.
And look at how that man dressed, bro. He ain't hip hop in the slightest.
Nah, he still wear shiny shoes.
Shiny shoes, big old weird pants, and
and golf.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with golfing, but it's the way he golfed.
He was a hip hop icon just because he was so popular during the time hip hop was becoming popular.
Right.
That man wasn't part of hip hop. Like he wasn't in niggas' music videos and shit.
No, that's what I said. The only video he did was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was
it.
for Space Jam.
It was just Space Jam?
I mean, that was because of the Space Jam
Okay.
scenario.
Yeah.
Like the first, like real, true, like hip hop representation we had in the NBA was Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
That's why we hold that nigga so near and dear, even though he ain't win no championships and this, that, and third.
I mean,
AI is the
We
one.
had Shaq.
Well, of course, Shaq. But I mean, Shaq's the only platinum rapper. Like, but like, I still wouldn't consider Shaq like a representation of hip hop. He was just a nigga that liked to rap, but Shaq was a goofy.
He was.
Shaq's a goof troop. But like, if you looked at AI looked like us.
He wanted to actually do something in the hip hop
Yeah,
industry.
he looked like he looked. They shut his album down. Allen Iverson had a rap album.
So hold on. Meta World Peace was able to come out with an album,
But
but
just
not Allen Iverson.
it was a few years prior.
Okay, I can see that too.
They shut down somebody else's rap album too. But I know they shut down Allen Iverson's for a fact because his rap name
Did BD rap? Baron Davis?
I don't know. I know Allen Iverson's rap name was Jules.
And they stopped it.
And they stopped it. Because he was on there talking that shit. It's like they let Shaq do it, but Shaq was...
Yeah, he wasn't really...
He was in Fushnikins type of nigga.
Yeah, they was on some shit, but not Shaq.
Yeah.
He was on some just lyrical battling shit.
Yeah. AI was trying to talk some... And I'm pretty... He said...
Phil ain't his father.
Who?
Phil is his father. Because his biological didn't bother. Phil is my father. Because my biological
I remember.
didn't bother.
I remember.
When you said goofy,
that
was a good contribution, but yeah, I understand what you're saying when you say the goofy.
It was just more lighthearted. It
was Will Smith.
Yeah, he was Will Smith. Yeah. The AI was on like some nigga shit.
Nah, he was on real nigga
and they
shit.
they was like, whoa.
He was on demon time.
Yeah, they said, whoa. Kobe tried to rap, they shut that shit down. It was terrible.
They did, didn't they?
It was terrible, but they shut that shit down.
Was that the allegations with old girl?
I think it was around that time.
Okay.
They shut that shit down. And I'm glad they did, because I heard it. Because, like a song came out, or like a freestyle.
Okay.
And he was bad. Kobe Bean, that nigga was he was a fire basketball player, but nigga, that rapping shit was not it, Jack. Damian Lillard, the hardest NBA rapping nigga I've ever heard, though. Damian Lillard.
I didn't know he rapped.
Damian Lillard. Pull up some Damian Lillard shit on YouTube when you get bored one day.
All right.
That nigga raps.
All right.
Like he can drop some shit right now and I'd buy it.
I'm gonna check him out.
He's put a few projects out.
Okay.
Yeah, Dame Time. He done put some shit up.
I'm gonna check it out.
Instead of Game Time, Dame Time.
Nah, I got you.
Yeah. Hey, Damian Lillard raps though, nigga. That nigga, I got to listen to him one day. I was like, oh shit.
There's probably a lot of them out there like that.
Yeah, but yeah, they
hidden behind the secrets of the NBA.
But I mean, shit, if you're making hundreds of millions of dollars for basketball, what the fuck is you want to rap for?
Just for hobby.
Yeah, that nigga just randomly drop a freestyle on YouTube or something every once in a blue moon, but he. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I got one for you called Made Off. And they was gonna be some sequels, but nah.
Okay.
I got when I read into it a little bit. $4 million food stamp fraud ring leads to 3 arrests in Michigan.
Damn. They was running it up.
Lansing, Michigan is talking about it. It's 3 Michiganders are Michiganders. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Are under arrest in connection with the $4 million interstate food stamp fraud ring. This is the Attorney General Dana Nessel. Travis Newby, 39, of Detroit. Darian Williams, 23, of Detroit. And Vanessa Williams, 47, of Highland Park, were arrested in the rain last week in what the Attorney General says is the first major case of her office's new organized retail crime unit. It says, we are partnering with businesses and law enforcement in every corner of this state who expects more defendants as the investigation continues, so it's just more than 3, and will hold people who commit these crimes accountable for to the fullest extent of the law.
Mm.
Said the trio faces charges for being part of this ring, allegedly involved illegally obtaining electronic benefits, so EBT card data from 8,000 people residing in California, Washington, Michigan, and other states.
Shit, you know they was hitting them here.
For real?
Yeah, I know quite a few people that was not to
Victims of
cut
that?
off you, but they
No,
was
you good.
people was using, like my homeboy, they was, you think you can do the you can put EBT on like your Walmart app and shit like that.
Oh, really?
And get your groceries
Oh, yeah,
delivered
yeah,
with
you
you.
can get, yeah.
They
Got about
was
that.
they was accessing those and hitting motherfuckers shit. They motherfuckers was on Facebook like, hey, take your cards off them apps.
Yeah,
Yeah, my nigga, he had like 400 on this shit.
right.
Went to go ring some shit up, nigga. They was like, that motherfucker denied, nigga. That motherfucker receipt printed out, nigga. They left that nigga $3.50 on this shit. $3.50.
Yeah, I know. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
He had to file it. And they even had they issued a thing. They issued a statement like, if you've been affected by this, call this number
Right.
so we can straighten it out with the government. Like,
Wow.
yeah, they hit motherfuckers here.
Damn. And this is what we're about to talk about, too. It says in Michigan, people are allegedly using the cards to make fraudulent purchases from Sam's Club stores. In Detroit, it says a local police agent led the Attorney General's office to the ring last year.
You know, Sam's Club is owned by Walmart.
It says because newbie Darian Williams and Vanessa Williams are being charged. Oh, newbie Williams and Williams are being charged under Michigan's
Nigga's name is Newbie.
last name.
Okay.
Last name. That's why I got confused. I'm like, who the fuck is newbie? But that's his last name. When they said Williams and Williams to verify them two different people. Continuing, let's see. They're charged under Michigan's continuing criminal enterprise law.
Yeah.
They could each face 20 years in prison.
Yeah. It's like racketeering. That's like some mob shit.
It says eight search warrants executed last Wednesday resulted in substantial material seized related to alleged crimes and their suspects. That's what office said. The ring is believed to have 10 or more people. Retail fraud costs retailers in Michigan more than $1 billion,
Yeah.
and retailers nationwide approximately $45 billion.
Yeah.
That's,
So they was hitting some shit. As I said, nigga, when you start talking about that criminal enterprise shit,
yeah.
but that's like mob shit. That's like
Oh shit.
like shit like that
Yeah. Organized crime.
is what the RICO was created for.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta wrap these motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
It says, in January, to target criminal organizations that steal from retailers and repackage products to sell for a profit. The first in the nation team includes 2 full-time assistant attorney generals. Her team currently has up to 12 ongoing investigations. As we anticipate that these prosecutions and criminal asset forfeitures, that this unit will be self-funding only with a few years of operation. So they about to crack down on these motherfuckers. $4 million.
No, cause you know the last like decade, bro, the scamming game has went crazy.
Hell yeah.
But
Niggas rapping about this shit.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. The niggas is
They
on
happy about
songs
it.
teaching you how to
do this shit.
do fraud.
I mean, I guess they call it finessing.
I've never. This is how I've always felt about the scamming game, right? Because I don't never feel bad when people hit these institutions.
No.
You got insurance and shit for that shit.
Exactly.
I've just always hated when motherfuckers go take from other hard-working ass people.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I done goddamn it. I done spent all this time acquiring this shit and working my ass off. You come steal my shit.
Yeah.
But the motherfuckers that's scamming these, like
Credit cards.
even when the motherfucker got a hold of my debit card and fucked my account up, I wasn't mad at whoever did it because my bank got the shit to
stop it.
cover it.
That's what happened to me that time. This motherfucker spent what was it? $250 2 times, and I was like, yo.
Motherfucker got a hold of my shit, went crazy in Beijing, China, nigga.
I don't know where mine was at.
Nigga, I seen it on my shit.
Damn.
Beijing, China, nigga, at a soccer stadium, nigga. 3 transactions of $360 went through, nigga. Fam. Nigga, they tried to do it like 2 more times, but the bank stopped. Like, bro, you're not in China, are you? No, I'm not. And I had to dispute it and get a new card and got my shit back. It was all good.
Yeah.
It was all good.
Take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's the same thing with me. I didn't like. It was something on Walmart, and so I called the Walmart, and they was like, the online center, and I'm like, yo, I don't even have a fucking account, so how that even happen? Like, I should have red flagged that shit to begin with. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers be quick with that shit. I remember I was watching one, and they was showing how they got the card readers, and how they can make a card, can duplicate your card at a. Oh, all right, I got a funny one for you. I won't say no names. Because no name should be said. But one of my guys was working for, I won't even say the company he was working for, but he was a driver for a company. So he had a fleet card. He took it over to my other mans that be scamming, had the fleet card duplicated onto another card, and was doing fill-ups with the fleet card. Because it's so much action on the fleet card, but they're not paying attention.
Yeah, especially doing big shits, big rigs. So who's gonna know?
Bro, I had about 8 months of some fire fill-ups, and then when he got fired, they discontinued that particular fleet card.
Okay.
Because they'll just cancel that one and issue another one to the next.
Right.
So his duplicate wasn't any good anymore. But while he was working there.
Shit, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Damn.
But they can, nigga, if you can pull this shit up on like Vice, nigga,
that's what I was about to say. That's where I seen it at. Little dude with the mask on, sitting at the table. Yes, well, this is what happens.
Duplicate that motherfucker. Use it to buy some shit online. Go pick that shit up from the store. Come home. Put that shit on the internet for sale. Sell it. Cash.
Funniest one was on Atlanta, where he got where Tracy told Ern, he was like, I could flip that for you.
And they went through the whole day just doing shit?
Well, he went and he finally scanned it on some shoes.
Yeah.
And then Tracy called him and said, hey, man, you there to clear out everything on that car? You got about 10 minutes, they own you. He put all that money on the motherfucking car because he doubled that shit. He walking around the parking lot with all that shit.
Hey, remember when it was on Atlanta too, and he let, what's buddy name? The weird nigga. Lakeith.
Yeah.
I remember his name on the show.
I can't remember right. Darius.
Yeah. Remember he was letting him flip and flip, and the end game was like the puppies.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, in a year, in 9 months, he was like, nigga, I needed money now. He was like, oh man, you gotta be patient, baby.
You should have told me you needed money now. I can get you some money.
That show was good.
Yeah, that show is good.
That show was good. I'm glad it's gone. I'll tell you what else is good. We've talked about a couple of these instances on this podcast where students and athletes have been discriminated against because of their dreadlocks and was forced to
cut them off or not participate.
So Texas passed a law that won't let that happen.
Good.
Anymore. The Texas Senate passed a bill Friday that would ban race-based hair discrimination in schools, employment, and housing.
Good.
Yep, Greg Abbott signed into law a bill banning race-based hair discrimination in Texas workplaces, schools, and housing policies.
See, that's why Disney needs to go to Texas.
Disney?
Yeah. Talking about it. DeSantis is fucking up, man.
Is he?
Yeah, he's fucking up. He just said the other day that he's about to get rid of the leftists and the woke. And he's running for president.
The leftists?
All the leftists. If you ain't agreeing with him, he don't want to hear it. He said he's going to be president.
I wouldn't put nothing past nothing right now.
Shit, he about to fuck up. He just fucked up Florida.
Yeah, I know he been going to town in Florida.
He just fucked up. And he made a bill that says that while he's running for president, he can remain the fucking governor.
Oh, that nigga's wild. Yeah. Oh, he's a bad motherfucker. See, but only in Florida could some shit like that fly, bro.
Hey.
They're so fucking nuts.
They're nuts. That's why we got Florida man.
That's why we got Florida man. That's why we got fucking Florida man. Because them niggas is fucking fried, bro.
This motherfucker, he think he about to be the president, boy. I ain't gonna say it on air. We gonna have to see him. Shit.
You got any more currents?
Nah, that was my last
I got one more, man. Target's taking a big old L right now, man.
What they tried to do? They tried to do some Bud Light shit. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Well,
but they went the route that I can't stand, man. Leave them fucking kids alone.
See,
they got like LGBTQ plus friendly kids clothing in the store.
Oh yeah, that's everywhere now too. But yeah, specifically in Target too.
Yeah, but they Target's evaluation is down $10 billion in 10 days as the stocks fall following the boycott. Target stocks continue to decline. The retailer has lost a staggering 8.8% of market value within 5 days and has lost over $10 billion in value in a minimum of 10 days.
Damn.
The brand's market value is currently at its lowest it's been in years.
Shit.
And see, like, I'm not, and you know, bro, you know me, bro. I ain't opposed to the LGBT,
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with them.
But man, I'm always on the side of leave the fucking kids alone.
I say it all the time.
And I think people have it misunderstood what I be saying. I don't mean just the LGBTQ. I mean heterosexual motherfuckers too.
Everybody.
Stop over-sexualizing children.
Fuck yeah.
Let kids be goddamn kids, man. Sooner at an age they'll start figuring that shit out, and then they'll need to know, and then we can clue them in on anything that they need to know.
There you go. Once they become interested, but don't force it on them.
But quit over-sexualizing these fucking children, man. Just let children be children, bro.
They don't want them to be.
And when they start becoming of age and start figuring themselves out, and whatever path you want to walk down, a motherfucker should be able to be there to help you walk down that path. But shouldn't nobody be trying to put the path in front of you, or just too much sexual shit, like even heterosexual sex, homosexual sex, but any sexual shit, it really shouldn't. Just leave them goddamn kids alone, man.
Just leave the kids alone.
Niggas learn ABCs and play with blocks and shit, man. Stop.
Let them grow up. Shit.
And then when they get grown, get interested, man. We can answer all the questions. I got a bunch of kids. I've answered all types of questions.
Right. You know what I mean?
When they start asking, I start answering.
There you go.
But when they was fucking kids, nigga, we not talking about none of that shit, bro. Be a kid. Enjoy your life.
You go.
Because the thing is, bro, life is a lot longer than we act like it is. You know, some people don't make it. But when you do, nigga, you talking about
shit, nigga.
70, 80 years. Your first 12 of those are your childhood.
Yeah.
Let them niggas enjoy them 12 years, man.
You know how long it took for me to realize that at 8 years old I had to wait until I was 16 to drive? Them 8 years was eternity. Like, granted, I don't really like driving too much now, but still. Those 8 years was fucking eternity.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, and then after that, you got to get into the rigmarole of regular life.
Yeah.
And but when it's time to start figuring shit out, man, let's figure it out. But let them kids be kids. So I'm not mad at them fucking them over for the. But the only problem is when you start like agreeing with like the boycott on them.
Yeah.
You lump yourself in with people that you ain't. I don't agree with much y'all talking about.
Nah.
Cause y'all on some other shit.
Yeah. That's like the story hour. So, I seen a YouTube where a man, I don't know if he was a preacher or whatever.
He was reading that book?
Nah, he went to well, they was reading a book. No, they didn't even start reading the book. He came in and was, hey, I like to say my piece, this, that, the other, this is wrong, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then it got in his face and was like, so what is wrong with this? I'm a woman, blah, 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 blah. He's like, no, you're not. You're a man. And this, that, the other. And he was like, well, okay. And if you are here to read the children, why are you dressed so provocatively?
Yeah.
Why can't you just dress normal? You know? And what he had on was like some see-through, almost bikini
Yeah.
type something, you know what I'm saying? But dig this. There was a woman and her child, she had her child on her back. And when the reverend, or whatever he was, whenever he said that, she kind of looked and was like, he's right. Let me get the fuck out of here and get my kid out of here, because I didn't notice this shit before. You know what I
And
mean?
that just goes to what I'm talking about, the over sexualization.
Yeah.
Bro, if we in elementary school and a woman shows up with her titties hanging all out and a little beanie skirt and all that, bro, that's not cool.
Booty cheek exposed.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. So why would you let somebody else do it?
Yeah, quit over sexualizing children.
There you go.
That's the bottom line to it. That goes.
That's all the bottom line.
All sexual spectrums, whatever the pronouns are. Stop over sexualizing children.
Pronouns.
Whatever they are, bro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just whatever that shit is. That shit is
I'm not
horrible.
mad at, man. I'm not mad at whatever motherfucker got going on, man. Live y'all life. Just let motherfuckers get old enough. Genius. Just let motherfuckers get old enough to to participate in shit willingly.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's all. That's my motherfucking problem with the whole shit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I don't have no problems with how motherfuckers living their life, man. And I know I've got a few like homosexual male and female friends that I grew up with.
I got family members.
Right. I told you the story on here about bumping into my guy that wasn't a guy no more. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Told you the story about that. And
they living their best life.
And but they was allowed to figure that shit out on their own, bro.
Yeah, nobody as a kid coerced them.
They was allowed to figure that shit on their own. And I'm glad that we live in a society now which once motherfucker figure it out, it's a lot easier to just live that.
Right.
But let a motherfucker figure it out on their own, bro.
And some of y'all gotta live with fucking limitations. Because when it comes to sports, some of that shit ain't fair.
Oh no, we're not talking about that.
No, we're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna touch it, but
No. I mean, I'm saying I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah. You know
once you decide to go that route,
yeah,
you should no longer.
You should try to be that most of that what you're trying to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't be trying to get involved into the the activities.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, because that is fucking unfair.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. That is unfair.
Yeah, the same way I be looking at like gay dudes when they be getting into a women and trying to fight. I'm like, bro, you still a man. You can't go hitting on that woman just because you feel like you
got the right to.
Just because you feel like you a woman, like that ain't.
You got the right to bitch, the word bitch, but other than that, you can't be physically.
And I mean, I'm all for it. If the LBGTQ
do, they provide their own lane. Yeah.
What? That's what I'm saying. If they want to start a league or man, do y'all
what they
thing.
need to do for that. But until that comes along,
do y'all thing.
Y'all need to back the fuck off. Took that little girl out of state.
Yeah.
It's her last recovery year.
Yeah, the motherfucker in the UFC beating bitches the fuck up. Did you see a bitch finally beat him up?
No. Why ain't that big news?
Whooped his ass. We can look at it on break.
Okay.
Whooped his ass.
Because after that first fight, he said it felt so good to crack her dome.
That nigga.
Yeah, I know.
Whooped his ass. He beat her the fuck up in the fight. Mm-hmm. But that motherfucker persevered. Whooped his ass.
Oh, she came back?
Whooped his ass.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And nigga, that means you wasn't even good enough to be top of the pyramid against women, nigga. Yeah. It's your weak ass. I want to say there's a Spanish lady. Because
he's Spanish too.
We can look at him. I want to say the Spanish that whooped his ass, knocked him out, whooped his ass.
Good.
Yeah.
That shit's wrong. They should never allow that.
But that motherfucker fucked up a whole bunch of other women that didn't deserve that on the way to meeting her.
You see what I'm saying? That should be domestic
Yeah.
abuse,
Something.
violence.
Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Physical ability, there's a difference.
That's a big difference. Chemical,
It's
the
just
chemical ability.
yeah, it's just the genetics, the ability to the size, motherfucker. Men are compared to women. The ability to muscle mass. It's just a fucking difference, bro.
Testosterone level.
Like newsflash, man. We are not all created equal.
No, and bone density.
And bone density, and this isn't. And it's
This is science.
and it's a vast scale in just men. There's a lot of men that are a lot stronger than other men.
Yeah.
And then when you get into women, like the weakest nigga be a lot stronger than most women. Now, not something that I know there's some of y'all, there's some dogs out there, young strong. I go to the gym every day. I know some women that are strong as fuck. So I'm not just talking about everybody, but I'm just saying on your average.
On a general aspect.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like the equivalent of like the worst player in the NBA.
Then you go to the WNBA.
What the worst player in the NBA can go to almost any pickup game at a regular gym and bust everybody ass.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He going to.
Because you're just in a different league.
Yeah. It's another level. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how I feel about
Yeah.
that. Like with the weakest man, of course there's some women that could out because I've seen some women dog walk some niggas. But on we're not speaking about particulars, we generalizing. No, on the average, the most average man can out strength a woman.
Yeah.
Maybe not endurance, maybe not, but they can out strength her.
Yeah. Power wise, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Goofy shit.
But that is what it is.
Yeah. Goofy shit. Goofy shit. That's it for my currents, brother. I think we should take a break. Swing back in with them floaters.
Shit, it sound good with me.
Them floaters, baby.
Yeah, 'cause I got 3 of them.
I got 2.
All right. Oh, we
I got 3. I got 3.
Oh, you got 3?
I got 3. We're gonna come back with a Florida-rama.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. We be back.
We back
Yes, sir.
just in time for Florida, man.
Yes, sir.
I said we seem like we got a little longer one. Hopefully we didn't cross paths. but we
Probably.
got-
That's why I did 3.
yeah, we probably did. We probably did.
I'm very scared of this first one.
Let it go.
Thunder Bunny?
No,
Ah, cool.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Thunder Bunny. So, Florida man vandalizes 13-foot bunny sculpture with his
Nope.
car.
That's all you. Let me hear it.
49-year-old man last week intentionally drove his car into Thunder Bunny, a 14-foot blue mosaic bunny sculpture, just days after it was erected at Justin Flippin Park in Wilton Manors, a suburb of Fort Lauderdale. The man, identified by police as Derek Modrick, drove his car into the sculpture approximately 11:30 a.m. That's after lunch, according to witnesses. Police were able to arrest Modrick. I keep wanting to call him Modoc. Modrick, who admitted to vandalizing another sculpture at Rachel Richardson's Park on May 16th. He just told on himself.
Yeah, this nigga said, "Nah, I did that shit."
It says Thunder Bunny by artist Hunt Slonim had been installed less than a week ago when the vandalism took place. The work was loaned to the city of Wilton Manors by New River Fine Art on Los Olas Boulevard. It says the sculpture, born from an early mosaic piece I created for a West Palm Beach building, has been years in the making, with its Floridian origins lending it a profound connection, stated Sloan. I can't say this dude's name. Says the recent vandalism of Thunder Bunny saddens me deeply. However, I find solace in the power of art and the unwavering support of our community. Says public art is meant to bring cultural enrichment and beauty for all to enjoy. That an individual would choose to take his personal grievances out on public works is extremely disturbing. This is stated by Lisa Burgess of she's the owner of New River Fine Art, and she's also on the City of Fort Lauderdale Art and Public Placement Advisory Board and serves on the Florida Council of Arts and Culture.
That nigga lost his shit. They tore some shit up.
They don't say what happened to dude though. Oh, nope. Don't say what happened to him.
He lost his shit, tore some shit up, boy.
He just vandalized some shit and pretty much, I guess, got away with it.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Alright, I call this when I see dead people.
Nope. Go ahead.
Florida man is in jail after allegedly breaking into a home because he claimed a ghost was chasing him.
What?
According to reports, when officers arrived, they found a man later identified as Andrew George laying on his back on the front steps of a home covered in blood and crying out in pain. After speaking with George and his accomplice Carucci, police say George and Carucci had purchased a room at a nearby travel inn. They were in the room for about 30 minutes when they claimed they heard the window opening and thought someone was trying to break into their room. The two allegedly ran out the room and demanded a refund. They were refunded, but moments later, George and whatever that person's name is claimed they observed a shadow behind them.
Oh, shit.
George told the officers he was scared of the ghost and scared the ghost was going to harm him. So George jumped into the water to hide from the ghost. Carucci thought George fell into the water, so she allegedly helped him out, and the two ran to another neighborhood, still fearing.
They was high.
High in a bitch. Still fearing he was being chased by ghosts, he approached a few homes and banged on their front door, screaming for help. Carucci allegedly said that at one point, George grabbed a chair and smashed it through one of the home's windows, then punched out a window. George allegedly told officers he couldn't get into the home due to God telling him the female inside was a bad person to hang out with. George admitted to taking Molly and was charged with 2 counts of burglary.
Oh, there we go.
My man had a terrible trick. Look at this nigga, bro. My man, he look like a gorilla. McGilla gorilla, nigga. That's what nigga look like. Bro, my nigga had a terrible trip. This nigga broke into the home and then couldn't go in because God told him the woman inside was a bad person to hang out with.
Then they saw shadows.
Shadows chasing him. This nigga jumped into the water.
She must have had the same Marley.
Yeah, because she was with him.
Yeah.
She was riding with him, nigga. They was high together. Bad boys for life. Ride together, we die together. Oh, my God.
Damn. He like one of them niggas always got the white shit in the side of his mouth.
Yeah.
Don't he just keep on talking and just keep on foaming up?
That's the part that bothers me. Why don't y'all ever just let me hit this shit, bro?
The reason I do, I used to have a teacher back in the day used to always keep it there. I'd be like, oh, just come on, get that. Why is it gray? Ugh. I got a candy man.
Uh-oh.
Florida man allegedly offered candy to kids, attempted to kidnap them at Busy Beach on Memorial Day.
So far, we ain't crossed paths. Let's keep that energy.
Police in Sunny Isles Beach, Florida, arrested a man on Monday who allegedly tried to kidnap 2 children at Sunny Isles Beach on Memorial Day. A local NBC station reported that Sunny Isles Beach Police Department said John Boubrun, Balbrun, something like that.
Hell of a name.
29. Damn, it looked like the dude we just talked about. 29 offered 2 children candy in order to coerce them into leaving with him, which the children refused to take. Smart kids.
Thank God.
Then he reportedly grabbed the 2 children and began to leave with them. But then the family and bystanders stepped in and forced him to let the 2 children go.
Good.
With distracted closed hand blows.
Closed fists with the closed fist distraction blows.
That's what it was. It says the suspect was ultimately arrested and charged with 2 counts of attempted kidnapping and 2 counts of child abuse. He's held in Miami-Dade County on a $25,000 bond.
I'm trying to remember who the fuck called me the other day. Somebody called me the other day, a watcher of the pod, and asked me what.
What?
Yeah, they went across his head and asked me what we call punching a nigga now. He was like, hey, what is that? I said, oh, a closed fist distraction blow. He was like, yeah. Got off the phone. I said, motherfucker was having a conversation somewhere and decided he was going to threaten the nigga with some closed fist distraction blows. Hey, that is forever, bro.
It is.
That nigga would be in the nursing home. Better back up. For I hit you with these closed fist distraction blows.
What's that?
Come on, find out. I don't bump. A rum pump ting. A rum pump tongue.
I wanted to do what's a bit better than Puff.
These motherfucking closed fist distraction blows, bro. These motherfucking niggas wrap these fisticuffs up in a package and mail them to you.
Hell yeah.
All right, so
They don't get stale either.
nope, no expiration date.
Nope, this ain't no pink sauce.
No expiration date. These motherfuckers is gonna be good as the day I figured out how to use them. All right. Florida man dressed in a cat costume
Oh, well, no, we did not cross paths this day.
arrested for allegedly stabbing his roommate in the neck.
What?
The victim had told investigators about a week ago the suspect came out the room in the cat costume and looked him in his eyes and told him, "I'm not above killing you."
Wow.
And a week later, he stabbed him in the neck. First of all, check my man out in the cat costume.
Oh, shit.
He's crazy.
He looks like the killer in Last Action Hero.
All right. According to reports, 911 received a call from a victim reporting. My bad, y'all. 911 received a call from a victim reporting that his roommate had stabbed him in the neck. The arrest report obtained by WCJB, whoever that is, the victim was in his room when Omar Gutierrez, 37, reportedly walked up behind him wearing a cat costume. He then allegedly took out a knife and stabbed him in the back of his neck. Detectives spoke with the victim at the hospital, and he told them about a week earlier, Gutierrez allegedly said he was not above killing him. The news outlet reported that Gutierrez claimed that the victim hurt his cat.
Oh.
But the victim has denied that. Gutierrez has been charged with a count of attempted murder and is being held on a $1 million bond.
Damn. Ugh.
Nigga, hey, when a nigga, you saw the picture. I know y'all didn't see the picture, but when you saw the picture,
God.
when a nigga that looked that crazy tell you I'm not above killing you, please believe he's thinking
Shit.
about
His hairline alone.
his hairline alone.
As soon as he said that shit, I'd have been out the door. He looked
Threatening.
He just looks like he walked around greasy.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. That's what I catch from the nigga, the greaseball vibes.
Ugh. But since you talking about cats, I got the underdog.
Okay.
Hernando. This is by the Hernando sheriff in Florida. Man dies after fighting with neighbor over dogs.
What?
Yeah. Man dies after fighting with neighbor over dogs. This place is something weird. So it's called Weeki Wachee Gardens, Florida.
Fuck is that at?
Shit, I don't know. But a man died from apparent cardiac
Yeah, heart attack.
event following a fight with a neighbor Sunday evening. This is according to the sheriff. The deputies say that they responded around 6:41 p.m. to a home on Galloway Road after being told a man was lying unresponsive in the driveway. He and two other friends had just been hanging out. So at some point, however, the neighbor, who also was among the friend group, came up with his dog. The neighbor's dog began interacting with the man's dog, and the neighbor nudged the man's dog several times in an attempt to get them to stop.
Mm.
The man asked the neighbor to stop nudging his dog, but he reportedly did it again.
So fuck your dog, nigga.
And that was the end of the fucking article.
Oh wow.
But I didn't read it, but I was putting it. There was no read more type shit. So I thought I had it all, and I guess I do.
Okay.
So I guess he died arguing with the man.
He had a heart attack, nigga.
He had a heart attack.
He went to cardiac arrest.
Right. Well, that's Florida man.
No.
Oh, you got another one?
I got one more.
Okay.
I got one more. You gotta bear with me for 1 second. You know what I'm doing. Ordering food, nigga.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna do that on my way out.
Nigga hungry, nigga. That's hungry, boss. Alright, so where we at? Which one is it?
Florida man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
See, that's why I saved this one for last, because I couldn't decide whether this nigga was a Florida man or a fecal, so he's going to be a mixture.
All right.
Florida man arrested for allegedly throwing gasoline on another man and setting him on fire at a gas station. Officers say that two men were engaged in an argument when the suspect, Earl Hargrove Jr., 34, brought a small amount of gasoline, bought a small amount of gasoline. Officers say that Hargrove then poured the gasoline on the other man and lit him on fire.
From the hose?
The victim was taken to the hospital where he is in critical condition with life-threatening injuries. Hargrove is facing charges of aggravated battery, great bodily harm, and attempted murder in the first degree.
That should be a terroristic act. You at the gas station. You just
Yeah,
seen a gas station blow up?
You purchased the gas, a small amount of gasoline, and they made it a point to say small amount of gasoline numerous times. This nigga purchased a small amount of gasoline just to set this nigga on fire. Remember the last time we had one of these, the girl did that to her dude.
Yeah. Damn. But how'd you not see that coming?
Bruh, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm laughing
The
about.
nigga said, hold on, nigga, let me get $2 on pump one.
And he poured it on you.
And then lit you on fire.
It wasn't like he human torched you. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like he just... Oh, I had to see the video.
Me too.
I had to see the video of that one.
I kind of hope, I mean, not hope, but I kind of, like, want to, like, maybe he knocked him out. Then when did it?
They didn't say that.
I know. I'm just trying to throw my own stuff in the mix, man, to try and balance this out for myself.
That's why I'm laughing like, fuck.
Yeah.
You let a motherfucker pour gas on you and light you on fire.
And light you on fire. How the fuck you let a motherfucker go pay for the gas, then pour it on?
Well, I can see that. Because you don't know we don't know what he's about to do. He just walks off and goes into the store. I can see that.
Why ain't
But
we
when he
done-
come
if
back
you
out
walk
and
off-
takes the hose.
If we arguing and you walk off and go into the store, we done arguing.
Yeah, why ain't he pulled off at that point?
That's what I'm saying.
He wanted it.
Nigga said, wait one motherfucking second.
He wanted it.
Let me get 73 cents on pump two.
That's
Don't take
enough.
much gas to burn, nigga.
No, it don't. That's enough. Just need some fumes, really.
The little pre-cum that come out the nozzle when you take it off the thing is enough to set a nigga on fire. You know the gas pre-cum.
I just had something to do. I was just trying to catch it with the nose.
Yeah.
And shit.
You take that motherfucker out, and that shit get to leaking all down the side of your car. If it's too much, you gotta take the squeegee and get the shit on the side of your car so it don't fuck with the paint.
Or the smell.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That unleaded pre-cum.
89. Oh,
Crazy.
shit.
You got any melanated?
I got two, actually.
I got one.
All right, we might cross paths on this
I
one.
hope not.
My first one is Family Hero.
Nope.
Okay. So a 12-year-old girl dubbed hero after saving family from carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh shit! Shout out to her then.
Says the city of Fort Worth and firefighters declared a 12-year-old girl a hero after she saved her family from carbon monoxide poisoning inside her home. Josiah Parker appeared at a city council meeting Tuesday and shared the moment she knew something was wrong with her family. What made me call 911? I saw
Start
my
getting
mama.
sleepy and shit.
Hmm.
The mom
Yeah.
was getting dozing off.
Yeah, she said I saw my mama and siblings acting weird. Yeah, she said the girl was surrounded by her family, Fort Worth City, blah 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 blah. But anyway, so the Fort Worth City Council member Chris Nettles and Fort Worth City Fire the fire chief Jim Davis, they gifted her with the plaque for her act of bravery.
Yeah, shout out to her.
So the preteen's mother Ariel recalled that she was about to put her 5-month-old to bed when she started feeling sick. She said, I started throwing up. Anytime I feel sick, I get in the tub or shower, always. The mother of 5 told the outlet. She said, so I was running water so I could feel good. I started throwing up. Started feeling more sick and woke up to an ambulance in my face. I had no idea what was going on. So that after watching her mother start to pass out, Parker sprang into action and called 911 for help.
She got some windows open.
She said something's wrong with my mama, the dispatcher, whatever, something. But if y'all want to hear the rest of that, because I clearly didn't get it. They be going into side stories.
Yeah,
and
it be
you
too
can't-
much sometimes.
Yeah.
But nah, shout out to her for
Yeah, Josiah Parker.
shout out to her for because nigga, it's other stories of that happening and the whole goddamn family get found dead.
Hell yeah. That's some scary shit
I've
because you
seen a
can't
few
smell
of
that
them.
shit.
Nah.
But that's why I always, ever since I seen it on, what was back in the day? Rescue 911.
Mm-hmm.
That shit scared me because we were living in a house at the time where the windows would not open.
Yeah, see that's
You know what I'm saying? We was over there off of 21st Park.
mm-hmm.
And one of them old ass 100-year-old homes. But they
Windows
had,
painted shut and shit.
that's what it was. It
Yeah.
was painted shut. You know what I'm saying? So that used to scare the shit out of me. So every time I got somewhere where I could open the window, I just kept a window open. You know what I mean? Just in case that shit happened.
Yep, I keep a window open around this motherfucker.
Because, I mean, you got fire detectors, but who has a carbon monoxide detector?
Yeah, they got them.
They got them, but they're not counted in the household.
Yeah, like and I've been meaning to kind of get one. My alarm system, they provide one, and I've been thinking about getting it for the house because I mean it's a thing. Shit can happen. Shit can leak in this motherfucker,
Hell yeah.
and that's just a silent killer, boy.
That's what I'm saying. You can't smell it. That's why they put what was it? The natural gas for stoves and shit. That's why they put that like egg smell with it because you couldn't smell that either. That was odorless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they intentionally put that smell in there
that
to save
methane
lives.
smell. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I go in the middle, man. Mine. This next one goes to the little rapping boy, man. NLE Chopper.
Heard of him.
You know he from Memphis.
Okay.
He just opened up his first youth basketball court in North Memphis,
Okay.
and he's got with one of the I watched the thing, but he's got with one of the politicians in the state, and
Yeah.
they're gonna open up multiple ones because they saying basically what I be saying all the time, and kids ain't got shit to do.
They ain't got nothing to do.
So
Run
he
the street
opened,
and shoot each other.
yeah, so he opened up his first one, and you know with him being a young nigga, man, that's so he knows. They're called Dream Court.
Okay.
NLE Chopper unveils first Dream Court for kids to play basketball. And watch the video. Really nice. It's really well done.
Cool.
But it's the first of many. They said they want to open up like 10 more around the
That's gonna
state.
be dope, man.
And the first one was done like in the neighborhood he's from. Of course.
North.
Yeah, of course you go home
Go
first.
home first. Yeah, then spread out.
Yeah, then spread out. But I can't remember the lady's name, but it's a politician. I think it's a female politician there in Memphis, and they're doing it together.
Cool.
So using her little, she's they're piggybacking off each other. She's
Oh yeah, they got to.
using his fame and his.
She ain't doing it like who was that? Was that a judge that was trying to force a rapper to
Meek Mill's judge.
Yeah. Dirty Baltimore judge.
Yeah, Philly.
Oh, she was from Philly?
Philadelphia.
Okay.
She was the one that wouldn't let the nigga move, man. That nigga was rich and famous and couldn't leave Philadelphia.
That's crazy.
That's insane, bro. You make all this money, you know you won't get away.
Boy.
This nigga just stuck.
Some dirty judge.
Yeah. Trying to get motherfuckers to do features with motherfuckers and shit.
She had what's the nigga from House Party? Where their grandma always got them shit. Full Force.
No, Full Force, yeah.
Their grandma got them the job at the college.
Grown ass niggas.
Don't y'all fuck it up.
Yeah, grown ass niggas. You supposed to believe them niggas was 17. Them niggas 40 years old.
40 years old, that motherfucker had big ass, thick mustaches. Receding Jerry curls.
Not no peach fuzz, nigga. They had, nigga, I woke up the other day, nigga, with like a whole patch of gray hairs in my mustache. Nigga, it's so aggravating.
It happens.
Them shits happened overnight, literally. Nigga.
It will. Like, I got something crawling up my face.
Nigga, I just lined my mustache up on a Monday, nigga. On a Wednesday, I look like, what the fuck?
They'll do that to you.
Like 8 brand spanking new gray ass hairs.
Hey, I'm trying not to go bald. Shit. I'm trying to keep this little isthmus right here. And as soon as that goes back, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. I ain't about to be the cul-de-sac king.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it do what it do for its last little years. I'm gonna try to revitalize it. I ain't taking no keeps though, goddammit.
What's that?
Keeps?
Keeps.
Yeah, I ain't taking no keeps.
I'm
cool. Let's go naturally. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, we still in Melanated Mag. My bad.
Yep, you got one more.
1.7 million in scholarships.
Oh.
Most positive Detroit grad receives over 1.7 million in scholarship offers. Tatiana Alves,
Damn near 2-piece. Good job.
17, is known for her sunny outlook and happy demeanor. This positive attitude that she was voted for having by her peers has driven her success, which has seen the graduating high school senior receive an impressive college scholarship haul of 1.7 million in offers.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "I just want other people to thrive. Being positive helped me to find my purpose, and I think I've made an influence on a lot of people." The college-bound student initially stumbled across her K through 12 entrance examination school in search of an academic challenge in 2019.
Sweet.
She eventually answered that call at the school of Mary Grove, which promotes a commitment to developing critical thinkers and community-minded citizens who have the skills and knowledge to be makers and leaders in the 21st century.
Okay,
That's cool. Says she eventually answered. Oh yeah. Oh, it says Alvis and 94 other high school seniors make up the first graduating class of that school.
Okay.
So that's dope as fuck.
Let me give my baby an honorary mention, because by the time we record next week, I will have watched my first child, my firstborn, walk across that stage.
Congratulations.
Something that I never did. My parents will be in attendance to watch their grandchild do something that they did not get to watch their child do.
Right.
And she will be graduating top 50 in her class of
Dope.
over 660 students.
Yeah, that's real dope.
She's top 50. She almost made top 30, but she's top 50. She's a distinguished scholar, avid this, that, and the third. She's already accepted an offer to go to Rose-Hulman with over close to $100,000. Well, a little over $100,000 scholarship, because it's right around like $35,000 a year that they gave her.
That's
and then
dope.
she's got a couple other like 21st century scholars and a couple other scholarships that she's got. So
That's
we ain't got to
not
pay
bad.
much,
Right.
and much or any at all. And just shout out to my baby, man.
Hell yeah, big shout out to that.
Couldn't be more proud, man.
So that's melanated magnificence all the way.
Couldn't be more proud, man.
From the
Especially
source.
coming from what I was doing at 17.
Oh yeah.
She 18. She better walk across the stage and go to school. I caught my first dope case at 17. Like I spent my 18th birthday in Marion County Jail, nigga. Like And then my baby is about to walk across that stage. I wouldn't get my GED for my mama like I didn't do.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's positive though.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to my baby, man. I'm gonna cry like a bitch ass nigga when she walk across that motherfucking stage. You hear me?
You daddy, and something that you created, you know what I'm saying, is making you proud. So shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That nigga
Them are tears of joy, not sadness and depression.
Funny story about my little funny story about my baby. I'm gonna tell everybody before we go on to fecals and ruin the mood. So what's today? I know what today is. So Sunday or Monday, my baby just calls me up. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna come by check on you. I said, well, I'm at the house. She pulls up, comes in, brings me some Chick-fil-A. She said, are you hungry? I brought you some nuggets and some waffle fries and a lemonade. I said, oh shit, thanks so much, babe. Sitting there eating, we just talking. And as we talking, she goes, hey, Dad, I could really use a car wash and some gas and a little bit of spending money because me and my friends are going out tonight to the movies. I see you done came over and buttered me up with some goddamn Chick-fil-A. Come on, man. We have to.
Hey, she fed you first. She said, I know how to get Dad.
We hopped in the car. I took her around there. The crew ran her shit through a few times. And
Is that the one that came up with the missing Big Macs?
No. That was my second young. He was here for that night.
They went off. She was going off on everybody. She's like, I'm not even doing nothing. You're going off on me. I'm just in the room.
Nah, that's my second oldest. That's the 16-year-old. I'm talking about the 18-year-old.
Okay.
She came over with this motherfucker. That's the one who I had to randomly fix her car on Sunday after we left the banquet and all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brakes, right?
No. The coil rail, the ignition coil, because you know that it doesn't have spark plugs on that cruise.
Oh, didn't know that.
It's a coil pack.
Yeah.
It's a pack that with the coils and it just sits down in the motherfucker. So when one goes bad, they all go bad.
Oh shit.
So cylinder one was going bad, so I had to respect all the plugs, and she cost me $300-$400 on a random Sunday. Yeah.
But hey,
it's my baby.
it's worth it.
It's my baby.
I always get money back.
Yeah.
Kids gotta have a good time.
Yeah, man. And she earned it, bro.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Top fucking 50.
Hey. Huh?
It's a top fucking 50.
Top 50. I just said till I'm 50.
Nah,
I'm like, huh?
top
50.
fucking 50. The least I can do is fix your car and buy you a car and make sure everything's straight.
To the movies and car wash and all that. Yeah.
Got me good, nigga. That motherfucker.
Unless it rained that day.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
It didn't. It was straight. She's still riding around clean. That motherfucker, I went to go through a second time. She said, we can take it through 2 times? I said, I'm going to take this motherfucker through 3 times. Crew can't tell me, no, you just pull up and tell them shit. What's right there? The wheels is dirty. Yeah, it got me. So I swung her around there, ran that motherfucker through crew about 3 times. We pulled up and you know, the older they get, man, shit like that is actually important. Cause like we pulled up and we cleaned the car out together, and the whole time we talking. You know, it's easier to talk when you're just doing shit, as opposed to like sitting there like, well, tell me about everything. When you doing shit, it just kind of
it makes the time go by faster,
and it's just easier for the conversation to flow.
Yeah,
and you know, as a 17, 18, my daughter 18, as an 18-year-old kid, bro, like, no matter how cool your parents is, talking to your parents is weird.
Awkward, yeah.
Because you don't believe that your parents
certain topics are awkward.
Well, yeah, and just because you don't believe your parents went through this.
Right.
You're experiencing it for the first time, and it's so new to you.
That you don't think nobody else had that happen. I understand.
I've been here, bro. Like, just talk to Dad. Like,
right.
Talk to Dad. I'm going to guide you through everything, and I'm not going to jump on your case. Like, you're doing some good in your little life so far for me to jump on your case bad about anything.
Right.
I'm just going to give you my perspective and try and lead you the right way. But, yeah, she got me, man. She bribed me with some Chick-fil-A. Nuggets was delicious.
They always are.
Them waffle fries with a little Polynesian sauce. She came through there.
That shit is, I'm hungry.
She came through with that shit, boy. You hear me? Shout out to Chick-fil-A and my baby. Well, shit, bro. You know what time it is.
Time for them fecals.
The motherfucking
The
fecals.
weekly fecals. How many you got?
Two.
Two?
Two.
I got two.
Want me to kick it off?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take the reign. Texas woman kills husband with a hammer after being asked to sign divorce papers.
Oh, let's hear this. I got something behind that.
She looks like a hammer wielding maniac. Yeah, I know
It's
why
like
he
she
was.
do magic.
I know why he was trying to divorce her. She look like a warlock, doesn't she? My Tran. That's her name.
Yeah, she's Vietnamese.
M-Y, My Tran, T-R-E-N. My Tran, 42 years old, has been charged with the murder of her husband after Arlington police said she hit him in the head with a hammer after going to his apartment to sign divorce papers. Police said Tran called 911 and said she hit her husband in the head with a hammer.
She told him so. She's loyal.
Responding officers found a 45-year-old man in the bedroom who was pronounced dead at the scene.
And how old was she?
42. They wasn't too far off.
No, they wasn't far off.
And they was clearly already separated because she went to his apartment, but it was like shit got real.
I wonder.
Because you know being separated, bro, is different from actually
Yeah,
like
being divorced.
like me and my first ex-wife, we were separated for maybe 3 years.
Damn.
Before we actually got divorced. And
Okay.
even like the divorce process. Even after, bro, I had a whole new, me and my most recent wife were together. We were about to have a kid. And even just like the emotions of divorce
Yeah.
are weird.
Hell yeah.
Like me and her had no problems with them, but it just felt weird. It was like some shit that ain't supposed to be ending was ending.
Yeah.
And like,
I can see that.
and clearly she didn't take that shit the way you're supposed to take it, because she beat that man to death with a hammer,
With a hammer. Oh, I mean,
and then
hold
called
up.
the law.
Who was supposed to sign the papers?
She was.
Oh.
She went to his house to
Yeah, he
sign the
moved on.
papers.
Yeah, he moved on.
Yeah. He's done.
She saw that funky bitch come out that house, and she was like, "Oh, this what we doing?"
She said, "You motherfucker."
She probably hit him with the tooth end of the hammer too.
Whatever end she hit that nigga with,
ended it.
it did the job.
Know what she said? Orcas in the house.
Oh shit! All right now. You ain't gonna do that to me no more this evening. But the fifth time you got it.
And that Orca story, that was the shit. I can see that. Actually, I did see it. I got that
Oh my god.
X the side chick.
Huh?
X the side chick.
Okay.
Former sheriff's deputy sentenced for killing extramarital girlfriend who insulted size of his manhood. Yeah.
We talked about him last week.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh.
The white dude.
He came up like it was like yesterday's news.
We talked about him last week.
Fuck. Well, I'll go to my other one.
Yes, it is little Peter Packer.
Yeah, you're right.
Peter Packer pickled peppers.
I told you I was having deja vu with this. I was like,
Yeah.
something, I don't know.
It was the white boy. He was a former deputy.
Yep, yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
My bad.
He was a fecal last week.
Uh,
Motherfucker, you still a fecal, nigga.
Yeah.
Just because we're not going to repeat it.
I got a deadly landlord.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Young Ontario couple shot dead by landlord over dispute.
Not in wonderful, wonderful Canada.
You know?
Oh, Canada. The liquor kicked in.
I can't can't stop laughing off these gummies, man.
I got two more, bro.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go on a fantastic voyage a little bit. I had to lay off of them. I'll be selling clean Peter niggas.
Yeah. Oh,
And
man.
tell two niggas I couldn't help them. Niggas, let me get some. I can't fuck with you. Got some other shit going on right now.
It says a young Canadian couple who were reportedly soon to be married were shot dead by their landlord before the suspect barricaded himself in the house and died in the shootout with police.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. Officers were initially called to a home in the Stony Creek district of Hamilton, Ontario, about 42 miles from Toronto, around 5:40 p.m. Saturday, over reports of gunshots. When they arrived, they found a 27-year-old woman and a 28-year-old man had been fatally shot. Officers determined the two had been living at the home as tenants and had been shot in a landlord-tenant dispute. The early indication on that is it sounds like there was some type of dispute regarding the state of the home. Detective Sergeant Steve
Yep.
told reporters. Says the couple, an educational assistant and an electrician were engaged, according to the broadcaster. Their identities have not been publicly released. Berezuki said that the pair were truly innocent victims. The landlord, a 57-year-old man, barricaded himself inside the residence with firearms that were registered to him. An emergency response unit contained the area while negotiators tried to resolve the situation in what appears to have been an hour-long standoff.
Not bad.
Oh. At one point during the negotiations, the suspect fired a police armored vehicle. Oh, he fired at a police armored vehicle before firing additional rounds, which resulted in an interaction with police. Ontario Special Investigations Unit, which investigates the conduct of law enforcement officials involved in serious incidents, said the suspect was fatally shot during an exchange of gunfire with police. He was fatally shot around 10 p.m., just over 4 hours after officers initially responded. The 57-year-old, who has not been identified, was pronounced dead at the scene. Police said the victim families have been notified and are extremely upset. As well as you can imagine, these are not people that this should happen to. They are not involved in any level of criminality or lifestyle that may lead to innocence like this.
I just thought that was warranted. You know, you do everything so much better than us. I kind of like when shit be fucked up there.
You know, it kind of reminded me of that part of I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, where they go to the revolutionary man's house, and the white kid comes out and he starts reading
My best magnificent brother.
about Abraham Lincoln. He was
That
born.
wretched, preaching white man.
This poor white trash
Poor white
was
trash.
born in a log cabin. And they had the music going behind it.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, but that was Deadly Landlord from the lovely land of Canada and its maple goodness.
Oh my God.
I guess that was my only figure.
Do I have another one? Oh, I do have a bad one.
What?
No, I do. Because we talking about I said I do. That was the Hammer lady. South Carolina gas station owner charged with murder after fatally shooting 14-year-old he thought was stealing a bottle of water.
A bottle of water?
Bottle of water. Agua.
He should let that. He killed the boy?
Killed him, 14 years old. And he wasn't, I'm going to read it, but I'm almost positive he wasn't stealing a bottle of water.
Wow.
It's in South Carolina, but it's an Asian man.
She like low pen.
Yeah.
Like low pen
Yeah.
with all the makeup
Yep.
and shit.
The Sheriff's Department says the shooting happened at a Shell gas station around 8 p.m. Sunday.
Yeah.
Rick Chow, 58, who owns the Shell gas station, chased Cyrus Carmack Belton from the store and shot him just down the road. He chased him out the store and shot him off store property.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asking for it.
The owner told police he suspected Carmack Belton of shoplifting inside the store, which the department said did not happen.
He didn't even review the tape.
Did not happen. It did not happen. The department reviewed surveillance footage as part of the investigation, and it did not happen. And this is regardless, even if he had shoplifted 4 bottles of water, which is what he initially took out of the cooler, and then put them back. Even if he done that, that's not something you shoot anybody over.
No, it's not.
Much less a
Just remember-
14-year-old.
Just remember his face and let him not come back in there, motherfucker, no more.
That was a quote from the regardless part. Is a quote from the sheriff.
Okay.
Regardless, let me make sure. Regardless, even if he had shoplifted 4 bottles of water, which is what he had initially took out of the cooler, and then he put them back. Even if he had done that, that is not something you shoot anybody over, much less a 14-year-old. You just don't do that, said Sheriff Lott.
Nah, he don't do that at all, man.
Yep. Chow and his son chased Carmack Bolton down the street. The teenager fell, but got back up and ran. Chow's son told his father that Carmack Bolton was armed. Officers recovered a gun believed to belong to the victim near his body. However, the department said there is no evidence that Carmack Bolton pointed it at or threatened Chow. Investigators said that Carmack Bolton was running away when he was shot in the back. Richland County's coroner confirmed that the 14-year-old suffered one gunshot wound to his lower back that killed him.
Damn.
So basically, he was running, fell, a gun fell out, he got up and took off running again. The son said he had a gun.
That's fucked up. They must have had some prior beefs that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
Because
For that to happen,
and then the son to be there too, so he probably smacked shit out the son one day, because the son probably got uppity with him at the counter.
something.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Because you know how they be acting.
yeah.
But like I said, he had took 4 bottles of water out the cooler, then decided not to purchase the 4 bottles of water and put them back, and they accused him of stealing. Chased him down the street. During the chase, the young man fell. A gun fell out of his pocket. He got up and kept running, and the owner shot him in the back down the street from the store without being without being attacked or any of that shit.
That's
I hope they put his bitch ass. I hope they put him and his son.
He's gone. He's gone. I don't think they're gonna get his son. They probably get him though.
Yeah.
But I mean, the son, he just there. You know what I mean? But that's some sad shit. You know, I seen that story too. I seen when you showed me the dude, I recognized that I seen that article, but I didn't look into it. Fucking crazy, man.
It's, insane.
My great Nubian warrior, dinner's ready. If I won't pay which. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
She makes the best bean dishes in all the world.
They had bean pies, bean soda.
Take that, King.
Let me hear your report.
Okay.
Here's the music.
You hearing
Jesus. Whitey, I am very pleased. Yes, you and your lovely sister, you may go and watch TV. Go and enjoy. Are you sure, my brother? You will not join us?
Oh,
I just realized that's my man.
Clarence Williams III. May he rest in
The
peace.
shit.
The shit.
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
You'll be knee deep.
in the shit. Well, my brother, this has been a fun one.
Yes, it has.
This
Yes,
has
it
been a fun
has.
one.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, 103 down the drain.
Yep, yep.
As always, we appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Hit
Talk
that
to us, we talk back.
notification bell. All that good shit.
All that good shit.
You know what else? Orcas in the house.
Motherfucker, nope. Bye.